Hello, darlings. Hi, Katie.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's great to hear.
Can't figure out which way is up on my map. Okay. What we got today, guys?
Anyone
I'm
know? Say that again. If it's the way that it's up or down?
No, I said, what have we got today?
Oh.
Advanced. I didn't hear it either. It's advanced.
Advanced?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. You could just wear hips today. I'd be happy. That would be way advanced.
That sounds advanced hip stuff. Yeah, I think we should do that.
What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think hips sounds good. Maybe hips and hamstrings, maybe. Like
Oh,
hips and hamstrings would be great.
yay.
Okay, let's do that. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a dog, barking dog, so sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good. I can't even hear that.
Hi, Marlia.
There he is. The barking. Hi, Marlia.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, Marlia.
friends. I will spotlight myself and mute you guys, and we'll get this thing going. Hips and hamstrings. Okay. Let's begin. Let's begin standing today for a change. Just standing at the top of your mat. All right. So stand with your feet about hips width distance apart. Roll your shoulders out a few times. So just rolling them up, back and down. And then eventually, once you roll them back and down, keep them there. Open your palms to face forward. And just see if you can stand with a semi-neutral pelvis, semi-neutral spine. So feel into what does neutral feel like in your body? Neutral pelvis, neutral spine. So a lot of us, if we're not paying attention, a lot of times I'll be sticking my butt out and flaring my ribs forward. Or some people have the exact opposite issue. They kind of tuck their tailbone under and hunch forward. So try to find your closest thing to neutral. And then close your eyes. And just stand for a moment, feeling yourself standing with so much awareness, with so much intention and attention. Feel your feet on the ground, feel the air on your skin, feel your breath rising and falling, expanding and contracting. And start to turn on your ujjayi breath as you stand here. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. Start to create that little whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. And then as you connect to your breath and as you stay standing at the top of your mat, just begin to add some arms. So as you inhale, reach your arms out and all the way up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, slowly take your arms out, like you have great big wings, and then let them return down to your sides. And just do that a couple more times with your breath. Inhale to extend and reach up. And exhale to extend and bring your arms down by your sides. Just slowly up and down, following your breath with your arms. And then next time you exhale, instead of bringing your arms down to your sides, go ahead and just fold all the way down into your forward fold. Once you're in your forward fold, bring your feet about mat width distance apart. Keep all of your toes facing forward. And as you inhale, kind of like a squat, stick your butt out, lengthen your spine. I even think of like a football player, like you're going to hike the ball through your legs right here. So inhale here, and then exhale, lift your butt up, crown of your head down. Do that with your breath. Inhale to bend your knees, lengthen your spine. And exhale to lift your butt. Reach the crown of your head towards the ground and fold deeply. So just working that back and forth with your breath, few more times, just like that. And then next time you are in your forward fold, just go ahead and stay there. From your forward fold, come into a regular halfway lift. Breathe in, lengthen out. Exhale, bow, let it go. You can walk your feet in a little bit if you want to. Take it all the way up. Rise up. Inhale, your arms extend. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So let's flow through a couple half sun salutes. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, take your slow dive. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Press into your feet, connect to your strong core, and rise. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's do one more just like that, flowing with breath. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen. And release, let it go. Take it all the way back up. Arms extend, breathe in. And then hands to your heart center as you exhale. Let's move on. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, slow dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Inhale, push the ground away. And then exhale to slowly lower down. Inhale, find the back bend of your choice, lift your heart. And exhale, take your hips up and back, down dog. Great big inhale, push into the ground with your fingertips, lift your hips really high. And exhale, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, release and bow. Take it all the way up. Inhale, extend your arms. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more time like that. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Take an inhale at the top, find your strength. Exhale, slowly lower. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, curl open. And exhale, take your hips back and up, down dog. Inhale to push the ground away. And exhale, gaze forward, step or hop, top of your space, forward folds. Halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Let's rise all the way up. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your hips. And then keep your right foot where it's at. Step your left foot back about a foot or so. So like a pyramid stance with your legs. Personally, I like my feet on 2 train tracks, all 10 toes face forward. And you want your hips as square as you can get them. So draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Take an inhale and reach your arms to the sky. As you exhale, pull your right butt cheek back, reach your heart forward and bow over your right leg. So coming into pyramid pose, fold over your right leg. See if you can continue to lift your right butt cheek back and up. So press the top of your right thigh back as far as you can. Imagine there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek and it's pulling up towards the ceiling. And then every exhalation, see if you can fold just a little bit more over your front leg. Good job, you guys. Take one last round, working your fold here. And then at the end of your exhale, just walk your hands forward and float your back leg to the sky. You're in standing splits. Inhale, reach your left leg really high as you can. And then as you exhale, step your left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat so you're in a low lunge position. Once you are in low lunge, bring your back knee down gently and bring your hands up to your front thigh. So if you have a very short stance, you're going to be stuck. You'll have nowhere to go. So make sure you have enough space. Maybe walk your front foot forward a bit. With your hands on your front thigh, start to lean forward like you want to sit your right butt cheek on your right heel. But at the same time, press your right heel down and try to pull it back and up towards your right butt cheek. So you want to feel what's called muscle energy happening in your legs. Keep your right hand on your thigh for now. Reach your left arm up. And then only if you want to, draw navel to spine so your core is nice and strong. Take your right arm up as well. Keep sitting your right butt cheek towards your right heel. Keep pressing your right heel down and energetically try to drag it back and up. Puff up your chest, maybe even take your gaze up. Take one more inhale here. And then with your exhale, bring your hands down inside your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the very width of your yoga mat so it's really wide. And continue to let your hips melt forward and down as you lift your heart. So you have some weight in your hands, but try to encourage your weight as best you can back into your legs. So your hands are there to support you. You have a little weight there, but it doesn't feel like you're putting all your weight in your arms. Breathe down into your hips. Take about 3 more rounds here. Good job, you guys. One last deep breath. And then at the end of that exhale, you can kind of lift your hips, plant your hands, and just sweep your right leg back so you'll be in a 3-legged tabletop. From your 3-legged tabletop, bend your right knee. Imagine you've got a rolled up washcloth behind your right knee. You're trying to squeeze it and wring it out. Flex your toes and draw big circles with your right knee. Try to keep every other part of your body very still. So press through your fingertips, draw your belly button in and up so you have your transverse abdominis engaged. Reverse your circles, take them the other way. Continue to squeeze your invisible rolled up washcloth. Continue to keep that flex through your toes. Fullest range of motion you can find through your right hip socket. And then finally just extend your right leg straight back. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Lean your hips over to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder behind you. And then just take some big deep breaths into your right side. You can kind of work this however you want. See if you can find something that feels good or interesting in your own body. And then bring it back to center, regular tabletop. And from your regular tabletop, let's take it back to downward facing dog. All right. From your down dog, inhale right leg to the sky. Bend your knee, squeeze that invisible rolled up washcloth behind your knee, reach your knee out and up. So stack right hip on top of left hip. Keep both hands rooted firmly. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, right knee towards left elbow, get just as close as you can. Inhale, take it back up so you can open your hip once again. Exhale, right knee, right tricep or armpit, get as high as you can. Inhale, take it back up. Open your hip one more time, and then this time, exhale, knee towards your nose. Step your right foot forward. Low lunge. Rise up to crescent lunge, no rush. So strong, stable legs. Energetically pull front hip back, back hip forward. Take one more inhale, maybe gazing up. And then as you exhale, just bring your hands to your front thigh. So see if you can, balancing on the ball of your back foot, start to straighten your front leg. Pull your right butt cheek back and up. Press back through the top of your right thigh. Keep your spine as long as possible, like you're in a halfway lift. An invitation to reach your arms out to both sides like you have great big wings. Keep pulling your right butt cheek back and up. Take about 2 more rounds right here. Good job, you guys. Now bend your front knee, launch off your back foot so you're in a warrior 3 variation with your arms reaching out to both sides. If you want to take a different arm variation, that's totally fine with me. Take 1 more deep breath, balancing. And then slowly see if you can stay balanced. Come up to a standing staff position. So left knee lifts and arms reach. Flex your left toes back towards your shin. Now we're going to sit back into a figure 4. So bend your right knee, left ankle to right thigh. You can do whatever you want with your arms. So I'm just bringing mine to my legs. You could bring yours to a block or the ground. Take more of a forward fold. If there's anywhere else you want to go with this, feel free. We'll take about 3 to 5 rounds in this posture. Keep the flex in your left toes. If you're sitting back, the weight should be mostly in your right heel. Big, spacious breaths. Good job, friends. From this place, we're going to slowly come back to standing staff position. So rising up, reach up, lift your left knee. Maybe you may extend your left leg forward, breathe in. And then exhale, set your left foot down and take a slow dive down, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Inhale at the top of your push-up. And then slowly lower as you exhale. Inhale, peel your heart open. And then for just a moment, sit back into your sit back into your child's pose. So hips to your heels, forehead to your mat. And just rest and breathe. Knees can be wide or together or somewhere in between. Good job, you guys. Last couple of grounding breaths. If it would feel good, roll your forehead side to side or swivel your hips side to side a bit. And then rise up through tabletop. Take it back to downward facing dog. Inhale into your down dog. And exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop. Top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, let it go. And let's rise all the way up. Arms extend as you breathe in. Hands to heart as you breathe out. Hands to hips. Left foot stays where it's at. Step your right foot back a foot or so. So pyramid stance with your left leg forward. Try to keep your hips nice and square. So you might gaze down, see that your hips are straight across from one another. Take your arms to the sky. Inhale. Pull your left butt cheek back so you reach your heart forward. Dive down and drape your torso over your left leg. You're more than welcome to use a block or blocks under your hands if you've got them at home. Press back through the top of your left thigh a lot and imagine a rope attached to your left butt cheek pulling up towards the ceiling. So every single breath, see if there's something you can find inside of your body to soften a little bit more. Maybe it's just an energetic softening. So folding just a little bit further with each exhalation. Take about 3 more rounds right here. And then at the end of your next exhale, crawl your hands forward and float your back leg up, standing splits. So one-legged forward fold for just a moment. Spread through your right toes, keep them nice and active. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, step your right toes all the way back. You're in low lunge, set your back knee down gently. Bring your hands up to your front thigh. So remember, If you've got a really short stance, you're stuck, you've got nowhere to go. So maybe walk your front foot forward a little bit. Back toes can stay curled under, or you can uncurl them. But if you uncurl them, try to spread your toes and press down through your toenails. And then left butt cheek works its way forward and down towards your left heel, like you're trying to sit on your left heel with your left butt cheek. And then press down through your left heel and try to pull it back and up. So there's muscle energy now happening in your legs. Tone your belly, navel to spine. Left hand stays on your thigh for now, right arm reaches up. Feel that long line down your right side. Keep pressing your left heel down and trying to pull it back. You can stay here, or option to reach both arms up. As you're reaching up, your hips continue to move forward and down. Continue to breathe deeply. Send your breath down into your legs. Take just a couple more. And then at the end of your next exhale, bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out wide, so all the way out to the width of your mat. Continue to let your hips melt forward and down. Yes, there is weight in your hands, but try as best you can to encourage your weight back into your hips. And then breathe, big, spacious breath, soften. Open mouth exhales at any time, just a couple more. And then from this place, you can kind of lift your hips a little bit, plant your hands firmly, and just work your left leg back. So you might just sweep it back behind you. So three-legged tabletop. Bend your left knee, squeeze your invisible rolled up washcloth behind your knee, flex your toes back, nice and active, and start those big circles, big circles. Everything else stays nice and still. Keep squeezing your invisible washcloth so this movement doesn't come from your knee, it comes just from your hip joint. Reverse your circles other direction. Good job, you guys. Now finally extend your left leg straight back. Take your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Shift your hips to the left as you gaze back over your right shoulder. And then breathe into your long left side. And lean into it, round, arch, bend your elbows, walk one of your hands forward. So feel into it. Take one last deep breath here. And then back to regular tabletop. And then back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. So it's that same movement you just did on your hands and your knees that you're using to open your hip. You should feel a squeeze on the outside of your left butt cheek. Take an inhale here. You can stay if you prefer, otherwise exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, open your hip. Exhale, left knee, left armpit, aim high. Inhale, three-legged dog, open your hip one more time. And then last one, knee towards your nose, round your back, step through softly. Rise slowly, crescent lunge. Strong, powerful stance. See if you can get high on the ball of your back foot. Energetically pull front hip back, back hip forward. Little tone in your belly. Puff up your chest, perhaps gaze up. And then just feel whatever there is to feel in your lunge today. Be aware of everything. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh. And you're just going to work your front leg towards straight. So left butt cheek, back, 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 back. And up, 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 like that invisible rope is tugging and pulling up. So press back through the top of your left thigh. You're still balanced on the ball of your back foot. If it's available, see if you can reach your arms out to both sides. There's definitely an element of balance. So use your strong core, use your deep breath. From this place, we are going to float up into a warrior three variation. So when you are ready, bend your front knee, launch off your back foot. Keep your arms reaching out or take any other arm variation you want. We won't hold it very long. Take one last big, deep, spacious breath. See if you can stay balanced. Standing staff, so stay balanced on your left foot. Right knee up in front of you. If you need to help yourself up with your right foot, totally fine. Woo. Flex your right toes back. This is advanced stuff, you guys. Sit back into your figure 4. And you choose where you want to go with this. I'm just going to use this chair to help me balance. Give myself a little break. You could bring your hands to your legs. You could bring your hands to a block or the ground. Or if there's any other way you feel like exploring on this side, totally up to you. Keep your strong ankle and your strong flex in your toes. Keep breathing, about 3 more. Really good, you guys. All right. Ever so slowly balancing just a little bit longer on your left foot. Rise back to standing staff. If you want a little extra, extend your right leg forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, set your right foot down. And dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank or modify. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale to lower slowly. Inhale, curl open, shoulders back and down. And then just sit back and rest for a moment in your child's pose. Just notice, feel, maybe a couple open mouth eyes would feel good. And then as you're ready, next couple of rounds, downward facing dog. Take a big inhalation, push the ground away. And then exhale, look to the top of your mat, step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. And let's rise all the way up. Inhale, extend your arms. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right, just for funsies, we're gonna do a few of my little exercises that aren't really yoga, just general kinesthetics. So little bend in your knees. And all you're gonna do, you can use a little bit of momentum. Just let your arms kind of flap up and down like this. So up and down. And you can bounce a little bit if you want, kind of like you have shock absorbers in your legs. And just breathe however you want to. Sometimes I like to give myself a big open mouth sigh. And keep it going like this for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Maybe kind of shake it out if you want. And then you're going to sit back like you're in a chair pose. But rather than lifting your chest, you can just look down at the ground. Bring your hands out in front of you with your palms facing up. And then all you're going to do is take your arms back as far as you can and bring them back together. Keep your palms facing up the entire time. You're leaning forward, butt sticking out behind you. Open and close. Breathe in whatever way works best for you. Open mouth size, welcome at any time. So as you take your arms back, really take them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. About 3 more, just like this. And let it go. Give it a little shake out. Same positioning, so you're still sitting back. Just kind of leaning forward. Bring your hands to your chest. You can interlace your fingers if you want, or you can just kind of hold your pectoral muscles right on top of your chest. And from your center, you're going to twist. So like this. Right from your waistline is where that twist happens. Keep your butt sticking out like you're in a chair pose, but your gaze is down. Twist, twist, twist. Your knees should stay pretty much even with one another. Keep twisting, keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Stand up straight, shake it out. Okay, last thing. You're going to let your upper body kind of feel like it's almost lazy, like a rag doll, and you're just going to swing your arms around. You're going to let your arms hit your body. So hitting your body with your hands in front and in back as you just twist, let your arms fly. Good. Keep this going. Those gentle taps on your body, awakening the energy, or as they say in Qigong, awakening the Qi. For 3, 2, 1, let it go, shake it out. All right, good job, you guys. Let's come back to that same position that we were in the very beginning of our practice, just standing in mountain pose. Nice neutral pelvis, nice neutral spine. Palms open, receptive. Close your eyes and feel your body from the inside. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the space in between your shoulders. Drop through the crown of your head. Stay as you are. Fill up as big as you can and hold. And then sigh it out your mouth. Switch back on Ujjayi breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your swan dive down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank. Inhale at the top of your push-up. And then exhale to slowly lower. Inhale, curl open. And exhale, just tabletop. And from tabletop, we're going to come to a seated position. So in your seat, my friends, we're going to take a seated hip opener. I'll give you a few options. Your first option is left leg extended, outer right ankle on top of left thigh, and then bend your left knee so your foot's on the ground, and encourage your legs closer to your upper body. Encourage this heel closer to your butt. Try to keep your shoulders back and down rather than rounding nice and long through your spine. This is option 1. Option 2, double pigeon fire log pose. So your shins are stacked one on top of the other. It's not like this, like you're sitting almost cross-legged. You want to get your outer ankle all the way up to your inner knee. Keep that flexion in both of your feet. And then reach your butt back as you hinge forward. If your knee is really high, then just stay sitting up really tall. So if your knee is level with your hips, then you can start that fold forward. Final option only if you want to take it. Right knee on top of left knee. And it kind of helps me if I come forward to get into it. This is cow face pose. So right knee stacked on top of left. And then make sure your sit bones are on the ground. Keep that flexion in your toes, active through your toes. And if you want to, you can fold forward in this one as well. Or you can just sit up nice and tall. So you choose which one of those variations will best serve you. We'll be here for about 7 to 10 breaths. And if you'd rather just take a supine pigeon pose, of course, that's fine as well. Soften your face and your jaw. Soften through your outer shell. What would that even feel like? And just about 3 more rounds here. You're in a variation where you're folded forward, start to lift back up. And then everyone uncross your legs and just take them out in front of you. Give them a little shake out. For a moment, let's take some seated windshield wipers. So feet nice and wide, mat width distance apart, side to side slowly. And specifically focus on your top leg. Reach that knee forward and down as best you can. Back and forth with your breath. Feel into the mobility in your hip sockets. This can be a very therapeutic pose, or it can be really just kind of a mindless pose that does very little. So use it as a therapeutic pose, really get everything you can out of it. All right, bring it back to center. And we're going to extend our right leg long, bring the sole of our left foot to our right inner thigh. And let's just try to square our hips towards our extended leg. So kind of move around as needed. You might even take your right butt cheek and spiral it out from under you like this. So feel your right sit bone on the ground. Flex your right toes back. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Try to stick your right butt cheek out as you dive down and fold over your extended leg. So you can grab hold of your foot, your ankle, or wherever you can reach. Or if there's some other way you like to work this pose, that's absolutely fine. Keep pressing your left foot into your inner thigh back into your left foot. Keep reaching your right butt cheek back and your heart forward. And then end of each exhalation, see if you can fold just a little bit more. Big, spacious breaths. Last couple. And then bottom of your next exhale, just slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. That is the very last thing to lift. Once your head has stacked, you're going to take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. So kind of adjust this leg, scoot your left heel towards your right glute, right foot to the outside of left thigh. Hug your knee in and sit up really tall, puff up your chest. Take your right arm to the sky, inhale here. Then as you exhale, twist to your right hand comes down behind you. Left hand can stay where it's at, or you could use your left arm in some other way, maybe left elbow to the outside of right knee. If the bind is something that you want to move into, then you're welcome to do so. And just breathe down into your belly with each exhalation, twist a little bit further. Nice job, you guys. Take your last round. And then at the very end of your exhale, unwind your upper body. Bring your hands off the left edge of your mat and take a little bow. So let your back round. You can let your right butt cheek lift and just big deep breaths down into your low back. All right, rise back up, uncross your legs, shaky shake them out. Shaky shake, shaky shake. Now we've got all that on the other side. So first option for your hip opener, right foot on the ground, left knee bent, outer left ankle, top of right thigh. Work your upper body closer to your legs. Work your heel closer to your upper body. So this is where you can stay if you want. Otherwise, double pigeon, fire log pose, shins stacked. Or cow face pose, knees stacked. So if that helps, you can come forward to get your knees to stack. And then you want to make sure both sit bones are on the ground, whichever pose you've chosen. Remember, you can either sit up nice and tall or work a variation of a forward fold. So if your left knee is level with your hip, then you can take it forward. And just keep your ankles strong, keep your toes flexed and active. Keep breathing deeply. Soft through your facial muscles, your jaw. Soft through your forehead, your eyebrows, even your eyelids. Take about 4 or 5 more rounds. Last couple breaths here. If you are in a forward fold, bottom of your next exhale, start to lift back up. And then uncross your legs, give them a little shaky shake. And then we'll take some seated windshield wipers again. So whenever you're ready, feet nice and wide. Make sure your feet are wide. That opens up space in your low back. And take your knees slowly and mindfully from side to side. All right, finish the round you're on and then come back to center. And this time we'll extend our left leg forward, sole of right foot to left inner thigh. Square your upper body towards your extended leg. So maybe you even take your left butt cheek, kind of move it out of the way so you're on your left sit bones. Press your foot into your leg, leg into your foot. Flex your left toes, they should be pointing straight up towards the sky. Take your arms up, inhale. Try to reach your butt cheek back, your left butt cheek as you reach your heart forward and then fold. And grab your foot or wherever else you can reach. Try to keep that little baby pinky toe flex back and active. Like you're trying to pull your left butt cheek back and reach your heart past your knee. Use your breath. Keep pressing the sole of your right foot into your inner thigh and your inner thigh back into the sole of your foot. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Bottom of your next exhale, ease your way all the way back upright. Once you are sitting up nice and tall, take your left foot and step it to the outside of your right thigh. Adjust so that your right heel is next to your left glute. Both sit bones are on the ground. Hug your left knee in and up. Puff up your chest. Take your left arm up. Breathe in here. And then with your exhale, twist. Left hand comes down behind you. Twist to your left. Bring your left hand down. This right hand can just be used as gentle leverage. If you like that variation with your elbow outside your knee, feel free. If the bind is in your practice, feel free. Just try to keep your spine long and tall and your shoulders broad. Collarbones broad. Last couple of rounds. Use your exhales to twist. And then end of your next exhale, unwind your upper body, hands off the right edge of your mat, take your little bow. So let your spine round, let your left butt cheek lift and breathe all the way down into your low back. All right, rise back up, uncross your legs, give them a little shaky shake. We're gonna take floor frog now. So, I don't know if I've ever really taught this in this class. If you have a hard floor, you might want to take your mat and kind of double it up on both sides and turn sideways on your mat. So, from this extended kneeling position, you're gonna walk your knees out wide, bring your hands to the ground. Keep walking your knees out and turn your toes out so the inner edges of your feet are against the ground. This is as far as you go. This is as far as you go. Otherwise, keep walking your knees out, and at some point, maybe you can lower to your forearms. Imagine there's an invisible wall underneath the soles of your feet. So inner edges of your feet are against the ground. There's an invisible wall under the soles of your feet, and press your butt gently back towards that wall. Notice if you're letting go through your belly completely. Draw navel to spine. Find that little engagement through your transverse abdominis. We'll be here for about 5 deep breaths. Take deep breaths. So rather than holding your breath, rather than letting your breath get really short and quick, big, spacious inhales and exhales. Gently pressing your butt back behind you. Keep your toes flexed and active. Stomp your feet on an invisible wall. Okay, now from here, it's a little bit funky. Take one last deep breath in your floor frog. And then you're just gonna walk your hands forward until you're gonna lay your belly on the ground. Turn your head to either side and bring the soles of your feet together. So you're resting down, head turned to either side, soles of your feet come together behind you. Now with the soles of your feet together, try to press the inner edges of your feet down towards the ground. So inner edges of your feet towards the ground as close as you can get them. Just breathe here, a few deep breaths. So as if somebody is pressing your feet down towards the earth. The soles of your feet are magnetized together. Take your last couple. And then you can use your arms to help you back up. Just release the soles of your feet. Press up, walk your knees back together. And then however you want to get there, start to find your way all the way down onto your back. Once you're on your back, friends, just hug your knees in, take a little rock from side to side, just gentle. And then feet on the ground with knees bent. Extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling for a moment. Bring your hands behind your right thigh, so bend your knee as much as you need to. Press up through your heel, flex your toes. This is a great place to stay. If you would like, invitation to extend your left leg forward and imagine there's a heavy sandbag on top of your left thigh. Try to keep your left toes facing straight up towards the ceiling rather than rolling them out or in. Root down through the back of your right hip. So if it feels like your right hip is lifting up, pull your right hip down like you're plugging the femur bone into the socket. Now, only if you want to, invitation to lift your upper body and walk your hands up the length of your leg a little bit more. Hover your left leg about 6 inches above the ground. Draw low belly down, so adding some core here. If you want more core, instead of holding on to your right leg, reach your arms forward. So forward, forward, pull low belly down. Keep both of your feet active. Keep breathing. If you need support behind your head, maybe hands behind your head instead. Take one last deep breath wherever you're at. And then release, bend your right knee, reach your right arm out, scoot your hips to the right, roll onto your left side. Supine spinal twist here. There's a different variation that would serve you better. You're welcome to take that instead. Gaze up or over your right shoulder. Send your deep Buddha belly breaths all the way down and all the way to empty every time. Good job, you guys. End of your next exhalation, come back to center. And just take any neutralizing movement you want, maybe a full body stretch, maybe hugging both knees in, little rock. And then eventually just feet on the ground with knees bent, arms down by your sides or wherever they feel most comfortable. Extend your left leg straight up, bring your hands behind your left thigh. Flex your toes back and active and press up through your heel. Even your little baby pinky toe, try to get it to flex back. And if you have to bend your knee like this in order to get your hands behind your thigh, that's totally fine. Keep pressing up through your heel. If you would like, you can stay here. If you would like, you can extend your right leg. For now, that heavy sandbag on top of your right thigh. Now try to ground down through the back of your left hip like you're plugging the femur bone down into the hip socket even more. Nice neutral spine. Couple more rounds here. You're welcome to stay here, or invitation to walk your hands up your left leg and then hover your right leg about 6 to 12 inches above the ground. Pull your belly down. So feel your strong core hold you. If you want more, arms reach forward. Keep drawing low belly down. Keep your toes active. If you need support behind your head for your neck, then feel free to bring your hands behind your head instead. Soften around it. So there's lots of strength work happening. Find a little softness, little sweetness. One more big deep breath. And let it go. Whoo, bend your left knee. Reach your left arm out. Scoot your hips left. Roll onto your right side. Gaze up or over left shoulder. Keep your shoulders as best you can square towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Big, spacious Buddha belly breaths, just a couple more. Bottom of your next exhale, come back to center. And for a moment, hug your knees in, gentle rock, but eventually turn it into a happy baby pose. So grab hold of your feet, pull down with your arms, press up through your heels, try to keep a neutral spine. If you want, you can extend one leg, other leg, both legs if you feel so inclined. And then if there are any last finishing postures that you want to give yourself, feel free. Now is your time. Finish off your own practice however you'd like. As you're ready, friends, start to just settle into your final relaxation. Start to settle into your Shavasana. This is just a very simple little poem. It's by the poet called Maya from her book When the Waves Come. It just says, if you do not let the light in, how will you bask in the beauty of the earth? How will you bask in the beauty of yourself? If you do not let the light in, how will you bask in the beauty of the earth? How will you bask in the beauty of yourself? So these last few moments, friends, imagine your body is just this wide open space and let the light in. What does that feel like to open up and let the light in, let it flow through you? Let your breath become effortless. These last few moments, let go of doing anything and allow yourself to simply just be. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just slowly begin to move, to wiggle, to come back into your physical body. Eventually roll to either side. And then ease your way up into seated meditation. This might be the first time we've been in our seated meditation. So as you sit, just feel into the length of your spine. Close your eyes, gather your hands to your heart. And bow your head to your heart. And acknowledge yourself. Thank yourself for taking time out of your day to show up and do your practice. Thank you for letting me guide you, my friends. Namaste. Alrighty, good work, everybody.
Thank you very
Hopefully
much.
your hammies and your hips are feeling a little more open, or I don't know.
Much better. Much better. Thank
All
you.
right, have a good one, you guys. See you next week.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.